What's up, everybody? You are tuned into the new Del C show, and of course, I'm your host, Del C. I have some breaking news. I'm very, very, very disappointed, pissed off. So you're telling me that kids cannot be kids and have fun playing at a birthday party, which is for kids, without there being a drive-by shooting, okay? Because there was a drive-by shooting that left 4 children dead at a kid's birthday party. This is done by some wannabe thugs who killed ages 8 to 9 to 14 years old to 21. And this happened at Stockton, California. So you mean to tell me kids cannot party and have fun without there being shooting, without somebody dying, without somebody, my heart and praise goes out to those kids and the parents. I don't know what led to this. I don't even care because there's no excuse. We keep talking about these gun laws, which nobody cares about, because it probably was in a black community. But we don't want to have that discussion because these gun owners want to hold on to their gun. Today is December 1st, 2025, for those of you who don't know. But I am, it's just this make no sense at all. It makes no sense at all that children cannot celebrate their birthday party outside without there being violence, without there being gun violence in the street. How can we protect our loved ones when this is going on? Now, all my kids are a little grown now. They're in their early 20s right now. And I have some that's in their 30s. And I'm 52. So just think about that. But anyways, this is crazy. This has to be something done. And I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over again. There's too many innocent lives being taken over gun violence. So it's like, what are we going to do to stop this? Or should I say, what are y'all going to do, government, that really don't care about none of us? What are you going to do, police? They really care nothing about none of us. Don't care about black life. At least most of you don't. When are we going to do to stop this? Take these guns off the street. Who were these people aiming at? Who were these wannabe young thugs aiming at? What happened? What occurred? What I want to know, what would make them do what they did? What would make them do this? I really pray that they get all the people that were behind this, and they arrest each and every one of them for taking 4 children life that never got a chance to enjoy their life because they got took down by a gun. Because we don't live by the gun, we die by the gun. And innocent bystanders, innocent people that have nothing to do with what you guys, what you wannabe thugs or whatever are on. They have nothing to do with it. They just want to live their life and be free and be kids. 8-year-old to 9-year-olds to 14 to even a 21-year-old lost their life to gun violence. We should never get to the point where we're okay with this, where we're numb to this, that we're used to this. No, this is not ever going to be acceptable. We got to stop this from going on. Now the damage has already been done, which could have been prevented. What was it worth for you to do what you did? You can apologize to these parents. You can say whatever. But they have to bury these 4 kids. They got to bury these 4 kids because of what y'all have done. So there's going to be repercussion. There's going to be penalty. There's going to be consequences for doing what you did. Again, my heart and prayers goes out to the family. Anybody's birthday today, happy birthday to you. I want to say a happy birthday to Steve Russell Hart of the group Troop. He's a songwriter, singer, dancer, everything. You may know the songs, the hits, Spread My Wings, Mamacita, I Will Always Love You. All the Time I Think of You. I might not even said the title right, but you know Steve also wrote a lot of songs for B2K. Gotta Be the One and hits like that. And he wrote for other people. Yeah. Happy birthday to him. But we cannot let this stuff go on. We cannot let this stuff continue to go on. And of course, Ray J, what is going on with you? A lot of people have took Ray J's side. I think it was Thanksgiving where his ex-wife came by, Princess, with her cousin, and I think there was another dude present. Ray J pulled a gun on Princess. He was charged for it, but I think he got out of it. He didn't go to jail for a gun. He went to jail because he threatened, I think, the dude that Princess was with or whatever. And a lot of people know that Ray J needs help because this is a life and death situation, you know, and she was coming. What happened was she was coming by to get the kids. And he was saying that they were drunk or whatever the case was, and they were going back and forth, arguing, whatever. So then he went to clear it up as soon as he got out of jail, what happened and all that, you know. So drunken driving is never cool, okay, because she could have gotten into an accident if that's true. So that's why a lot of people was kind of taking Ray J's side. But pulling a gun on somebody is not cool. That's not cool. That's dangerous. It's something could have really went wrong. You heard them kind of scuffling a little bit, and the camera went off or whatever. So you didn't hear. At least you didn't hear that Ray J shot the person and Ray J is in jail or not. As far as that is concerned, but Ray J got to be real careful because this is getting dangerous. It's not funny, you know. When he do his trolling or whatever, that's one thing. Okay, haha, that's funny. When he do his caps, that's funny. Ray J is a very talented guy on so many levels. Not just about him being Brandy's brother, but aside from that, I think he just needs to focus on his music and doing the business that he does because it's very successful. But what is not successful and which looks bad for him is these situations. And yes, I like Ray J. I think Ray J is, like I said, a very talented person. He's just all over the place and is looking and is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I posted it up about the craziness that's going on. Again, my heart and prayers goes out to that family. This tragedy that happened in Stockton, California, with these 4 children who lost their life at a kid's party. We got to do better, people. And I want to say to my family, we have our ups and downs with each other, but I love y'all. And I say to some of my friends, I don't have too many friends, but I say to them, we have our ups and downs, but I love y'all. Not going to say nothing else about the studio. I'm just going to make it happen. You're going to know because it's going to be recorded if I can have anything to do with that. But anyways, man, as I always say at the end of the show, stay blessed, stay positive. Remember to always let your loved ones know you love them because tomorrow is not promised to no man, woman, or child. On that note, I want to say peace out, y'all. Y'all be safe out there.